Go! What up, y'all? We're currently running an hour behind schedule. We were supposed to wake up and head out at 2:30 a.m. this morning, but with getting to bed at around midnight, I just didn't wake up. So it's currently 3:45. We've been on the road for a few minutes now, filling up with gas, and we should get there right around shooting light now. So I was hoping to get there an hour before so we'd have time to set up and, kind of listen for some turkeys, but nope, now we're going to be there right on time. So as soon as we get there, it's go time. So Brenna is inside getting some food right now for the day. I'm filling up with gas, $43 and counting. Woo-wee. Yeah, so this should be a good one. Southern Ohio public land opening day turkey hunt. It's going to be fun. $50 to fill up a mid-size. That's not good. All right. Well, without any further ado, it's go time. We got go.
Red Bulls. Oh my God. I'm aware of this. They didn't have any good, food.
Tough.
You know what I'm saying?
I have some of those zone bars. The fudge graham ones.
Yeah, I got myself a honey bun. I haven't had one of those since second grade.
Well, it's about 5:56. Not about, it is 5:56. Shooting light is in 20 minutes, and we're still not quite there yet. We're about 10 minutes away, so as soon as we get there, we're going to get out of the truck and head to the spot. We were planning on getting out and walking about 500 yards up a ridge to a high point where we could get and listen for gobblers on the roost, but I don't know if that's going to happen at this point. I'm trying to figure out what the best thing to do is from here with the limited amount of time that we now have. The spot we're going, though, it's pretty diverse. It has a bunch of creeks and running through it. It's got fields, a pine forest, hardwoods, brushy, shrubby areas, so I'm hoping there are a lot of turkeys in there. We're going to get there and, just kind of wing it. Hopefully we hear some. That's all we can hope for. I just hope we're not here so late where they're not going to be gobbling on the roost. I hope they don't get down this early, but the good news is we have a little bit of cloud cover today, so it's not going to be super bright as early as it would be if there were no clouds, so that might keep the birds on the roost a little bit longer. But we're pulling up right now, so we're going to get there and then we'll check back in with you guys.
I don't know what to say. I just want to get out there.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. We're gonna go and head up to the high point to see if we can hear anything, and then try to find our spot from there. That's what's up.
So we came in here. We were a little late, obviously, so we didn't really get to get birds on the roost. I'm pretty sure that bird's on the ground. But when we came in, there were some other guys that went that way. But we just heard two separate birds gobble down there through this pine forest. So we're going to go ahead and make a move towards them, towards those birds, because I don't think they're going to come closer. There's way too much in between us, so we're going to try to position ourselves closer to them, but try to stay away from the guys that are down there. I don't know. We've never been here. All I've been doing is map scouting, trying to put us in the best case scenario. But we just got two birds to gobble back at us, so we're going to go down there and see what happens.
Grant was not using his brain. He said they would come over here, and now he can't set over here because it's too thick. Now we have to walk somewhere else, and I'm hungry. That's what's up. Yep. Amen. Let's go. We finally got to a spot. It looks pretty good, and there's like a pretty good clear shot. It's pretty open, but now we just wait. So we'll check back in with you guys when we hear some stuff.
We have a place that we've been set up for about an hour now. We've been calling a little bit. Haven't heard anything. I think we're gonna do a little bit of walking and calling, try to cover some ground. Again, we've never been here. So I think that might be our best option. We heard, all the birds we're hearing gobble are coming from that way. So down there, we're up here on a ridge and they all sound like they're down in the bottom. So we're gonna try to walk down there, do a little bit of calling and see if we can get on something. There's a depression right here where a creek is supposed to run through. We're kind of set up on this peak of this little hill here. Behind us, it's pretty flat. And then, over here, it's pretty much the same thing as where we're at. However, over here is where we've been hearing all the turkeys this morning. And it's much more flat, but there's a creek that runs through it. And there's some fields. So there is a hill that kind of runs up to the field, and I'm gonna hope and pray that it's open like this, because if so, I think that might be a pretty ideal spot to go over there, set up on the hill where we can see out into the field. And it's right by the creek, so hopefully that pans out. We're gonna go ahead and make our way over there, see if we can fire up any gobblers on the way. If we do on the way there, we might just stop and set up there. So I'll let you guys know, but hopefully this works out. We're gonna come up here to this ag field. At least on the map it looks like an ag field. It might not be, because these also look like fields, but they're, as you can see, they're literally just shrubs and undergrown trees. Hopefully if this field up here is an ag field, we're gonna go up there, work our way up the hill a little bit, see if we can strike up a gobbler. If not, we're gonna head that way. This bird's being quiet.
So we walked for a long time, and then we were walking along the stream. We were walking along the stream, and we found a couple of tracks and a feather. No signs of we didn't see a turkey whatsoever, but we're thinking that's where they roost. So I'm gonna just hang out, go and get some food or just eat, and then get back out later, or just scout a bit right now and see if we can find another spot. But yeah, man, I don't know. We have a Pop-Tart in here too.
We need to get sponsored by Dots, because this is, a Pop-Tart. Where was that?
In the glove box.
Bet.
Oh, this is cinnamon one.
Tell you what though, best hunting snack ever made. Come on now. Yeah, we've been walking all morning trying to get one fired up. Trying to strike one up, but nothing yet. It's about 11, so we just came back to the truck and Just gonna grab a little snack and get a game plan together. Try to figure these birds out. It's tough when you don't have time to scout, you know. You just come into a place blindly. Although, I mean, it is very helpful being able to use a map like Onyx. It's just tough doing it without scouting, you know. We were gonna go and try to get up the hill at that place we were at. Whoa, pothole. But we decided to hop in the truck and drive around. I mean, I don't know if the birds, I don't know. We just weren't too excited about the area we were in. We might go back there later this evening though, to that spot we found that could possibly be the roost. Might try to hunt there, but right now we're just kind of driving around. This public wildlife area is huge. I mean, it's miles of land that you can hunt. So we're gonna try to maybe strike up some birds, see if we can get any to talk to us, and hopefully we can, you know, figure something out before it's too late. By too late, I mean like 7:47 or whenever sunset is. Well, we're officially back. We kind of took the noon time to drive around and look at all the different places, kind of scout. Nothing really that we were interested in, so we came back to where we started this morning, and we're gonna give it a shot. Do you think we're gonna shoot one?
Yes, I think that I will shoot one.
Oh yeah, I'm not shooting. Do you think you're gonna shoot one?
I hope so. I think, maybe.
What's the tactic for this afternoon?
Well, we're gonna go ahead and walk until we hear something. I don't want to just sit still. We found that spot earlier. We might go back there, and just chill and see if they come back to roost. But I don't know. I think we're gonna walk around a bit, see if we can, you know, hear anything, and then head that way.
I walked all the way up here to this ridge. It's so thick in here. Just trying to locate a gobbler. Afternoon. It's gonna be hard to make them call as it is. But man, I'll tell you what. I know I keep saying this, but as soon as they hit the ground today off the roost, they were dead quiet, not a peep for the whole rest of the day. So, I'm not sure what the strategy is. We don't have a ton of time to figure it out. Got about maybe 3.5, 4 hours left of legal light. So, we're gonna try to figure it out. Hopefully get Brenna on a bird.
Alright, so we are setting up in a spot right now. We got kind of frustrated because there were some people walking through very loud. So now Grant is over there. He's putting out the decoys. We're gonna see if this works. This is the place we found a couple of tracks. Grant just found another feather. Yeah, we found a couple of tracks. 2 feathers so far. It's right down by a stream in the middle of a bunch of pines. So I'm gonna see how this works. Gonna see if we can get a turkey. Walking back, about to wrap everything up because, you know, we haven't had the best luck today. And as we're walking back to the truck, literally, we started to walk like on a little path back in the woods, and out of nowhere, freaking turkey just flew up into the air. And we don't know if it was a hen or a jake, like, because it happened so fast. But he veered out to the right of us, so we're trying to figure out, like, what are we gonna do next?
So if it is, so I think what we're gonna do is, if he was making his way back to the roost, then maybe this is a path that other birds are going to take to get back to the roost. So we might just try to be here and try to intercept them on their way back. It's the last minute shot. This is like 7, so we have an hour to make something happen. Let's see what we can do. We never ended up finding that turkey. That was really it for the day. We headed back home and got home late. It was a rough day. It was a really rough day. I mean, as you guys know, I said this throughout the whole video. The birds got down from the roost. They didn't make a peep after that. We drove around, walked around all day trying to strike one up and never got one. We never got one to gobble. So yeah, first time being there, like I said, but we're going back there in 2 days. I'll be there Saturday and Sunday this weekend to hunt the actual turkey opener. Last weekend was youth, so we'll be there in a few days. Hopefully it goes a little better. I think it will now that we kind of have an idea of the lay of the land, but it's going to be me, Nick, and 2 of our buddies are going. So 2 full days of hunting. It's going to be a fun turkey camp. But we actually, last night, if you can see, what is that, girl? Is that snow? Oh, God. Yeah, so last night we had some snow. Bless us. Good old Ohio. You know, it's been in the 60s the past few days, and last night it just decided to snow 6 inches, and it's all melted already. So it's going to warm back up for this weekend, but we're going to get back out there this coming weekend, hopefully shoot some birds. But I just want to say thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and like this video. It helps out a lot. But seriously, stay tuned for the next videos coming out, because I think we're going to get into them this weekend. So it'll be fun. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in a few days.